Yeah, for sure. I did not think I was going to be playing esports in college because, I mean, when I was just playing like a couple of years ago, even it wasn't even that big. I was just kind of playing for fun, and then eventually just played just to rank up and everything. But still a distant dream. Even like a few months ago, just thinking back on it, it was just always a big dream of mine, but I never thought it would happen. Well, when I was talking to Coach Max, his energy and passion seemed very good to me. He was very driven, and that's what I like because I can match that passion because I have a lot of passion for Rocket League and everything. And he seemed very experienced as well. He has a lot of experience from his gaming organization around the world. So I really like that about him. He seems like a veteran and knew what he was doing.
I actually physically went down to Florence One Schools to see him in person and see him play. And we actually had an event come up in which he wasn't able to play due to a bad grade. He had gotten a bad grade on a test, and he wasn't actually physically going to be playing with his team during the day that I had scheduled to come down and visit him. I think that for a lot of kids, when they are the center of attention, it's easy for them to be good teammates, right? You know, when they're on stage and they're winning and they're scoring goals, it's easy to be a good teammate and to be a good person when everything is going right. And I think that during my little trip, I got to see, Tanis at his lowest point, which was not being able to compete with his team in an actual match. And I got to see the type of person that Tanis is when he's not competing and when he's not the star of the show. And that really sold me on him as a whole, is that when I got to see that deeper level of what he is as a human being and as a player. How involved he was in cheering for his team and rooting for him and picking them up after they got down early in the set. All that stuff means a whole lot to me. For him to just disregard his own situation and focus on his team and focus on the betterment of the team, that is what sold me as a whole. He's a very vocal leader. I think that Spookii as a whole is a synergizing piece that helps connect maybe higher skilled players or maybe high mechanic players who are less vocal. He's the gel that meshes all pieces together. And so finding a masterpiece, unironically, that connects all pieces together is certainly very hard to find. And to find that in a high schooler where we can work with him for a couple of years to help develop that skill set, that is what really stuck out for gameplay wise. Like him just being that centerpiece, and that we can get to work and develop on his skill set, work and develop his mechanics. If you're a good leader, even if he's a vocal leader, then we can build everything else up. We can't build great character that's developed, since early childhood.